Oh, we're live? Well, I was
Yeah.
not prepared. I don't even see the thing online yet. Is it up on the Twitter account?
Yeah, I think we're live.
Weird.
No, he said space is rugged. Got a new one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, I don't even see a spaces.
I think the broadcast is live though.
Oh, we're gonna have so many people on this with the rug spaces on the wrong day, and there might be 5 listeners today.
Man,
Well, thank you for showing up
episode-
last week, and then you've really brought the energy this week.
Uh,
How are we all doing, boys? How are we all
we're
doing?
still starting?
Yeah, the show still goes on, so to speak.
Okay.
Myself and
I'm
OSF are on our way to Paris.
you're going to Paris? Wow.
Yeah.
That's NFT Paris. Welcome to Rekt Radio, episode 99. What a banger we have today before episode 100. People are stoked. OSF and Mando going to Paris, so we had to switch days.
Did you hear about OSF getting kidnapped?
I saw somebody say something in a tweet. I just didn't even read it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be a great.
I don't know where we're going with that one.
Yeah, Beanie tweeted out that OSF have been kidnapped.
That's who it was, Beanie, right? Yeah, I thought I saw that.
Did people actually think that, OSF then?
Mate, my phone was blowing up today. Like, I was getting texts from numbers where I don't even know who the people are. I got this text which was like, "Thoughts and prayers with you. Stay safe, brother. I hope you're keeping well. You'll come out of this stronger, like mentally and emotionally." I was like, fucking hell.
Where did this rumor start? What is this?
Well, I tweeted yesterday saying, if you're in Paris, like, be safe and stuff like that. Like, don't bring a laptop. Consider getting security for like well-known. And there was an actual person that got kidnapped in Spain, a British person, I think. And then he basically tweeted that it was me.
Because the guy was meant to be like Indian British, right? And he just assumed.
I think he's Indian British, yeah, and like he speaks Hindi, which I don't. And I'm not Indian, but so I thought it was me, and it was like at the same time, like as that tweet I put out about Paris. But yeah, like I remember like I was out having drinks yesterday, and then like I just checked my DM, and I was like, what the fuck is everyone talking about? Everyone's like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, what happened? Is this real?" Like, and yeah, I basically had to say that it was not real. I started to feel a bit bad that people were like genuinely concerned about me.
You've become a bit of a security expert as well into Paris. Do you
like? Always have been, really, but
yeah. I don't know about these. Like, I live in a European city, and I'm telling you right now, X makes everything look so much worse than it actually is. Like like London is not like what you would assume London is like on X.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, most of these places are actually not unsafe. The thing is, most crypto people are complete idiots. Like, someone will walk around with like a fucking Patek in like the shadiest part of Paris, get mugged, and be like, "Oh my god, Paris is like the worst place in the world." Or the same thing in London. Like, in London, someone will be like completely hammered at 3 a.m. walking around with like a Gucci bag or something and get mugged and be like, "Oh, this is so bad." I guess like there's an argument to say, well, you should be able to like wear what you want and be whatever you want and not have a risk of getting robbed. And I guess if you're in Dubai or Singapore, places like that, you don't really have that risk at all. Like, it's really safe. But like in London and in Europe and stuff, you just have to. There is crime, and you just have to be aware of it. But like,
remember
it's not like
when you couldn't wear a Bored Ape hoodie? They were saying,
yeah, exactly.
Bored Ape hoodies, you get robbed.
Well, not now, but
now you'd like people would make sure you need like a place to sleep at night, or are you good? On drugs.
That's hostile entry right there.
But yeah.
How are you doing, KBM? I see that you've come back and you're short.
Yeah, I'm short. I mean, I'm in the money. I don't know. A lot of fucking hate too on the short. A lot of comments Tell me how dumb I am. You know that that's usually
always comments, man. All these
the
comments.
comments
all the
today
time.
were more than usual about how wrong and stupid I am. So
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident. Even had Bob Lax retweet it and say, "Oh, as long as they're safe." Well, not so fast. Not so fast.
What was this
And
thing about
as we
this?
speak, a lot of airs coming out in the stock market. Palantir did a full reversal day today. Nvidia is selling off as we speak. Market's ticking down a little bit. I mean, like, it's pretty strange. I don't really see how a breakout's going to materialize. Whether or not it's a sweep and bounce, obviously, since volume's so low, could be the case. But why the fuck would there be a breakout? People are dumb as usual. So just fading the idiots. No biggie.
It does feel like we're going to be in this chop for a long, long time.
Right.
I just don't get too bearish or bullish at any time. What I've been surprised about is that even during this like chop period now, the alts have been destroyed. Like normally you would assume Bitcoin going sideways, this would be a market where people trade alt and you see like, you know, a bit of an alt season, and every single altcoin has been absolutely fucking eviscerated. But I think that might change slightly. It does feel like the winds are slightly against, you know, just Dave Portnoy and Central African Republic now. It does feel like people have kind of had enough of the hyper rotation to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Do you think now's the time to buy like legacy memes, not like completely dead ones, but no? Okay.
What would be the point? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. I think that stuff is cooked. I honestly think like animal memes are so cooked. And I mean, they already have been. They have been for a while, but
Thank you.
I just all this shit like Billy and Michi. Epic's a gaming meme. It's not an animal meme.
Yeah, it's a gaming meme. Yeah.
But all this shit like Billy, like Michi, fucking all these like whiff derivatives that were created by
like
these
Peanut.
people.
That's a zero. That's a literal zero. Nero zero.
Yeah. Even Mudang's getting killed. You know, like I don't think this stuff will never hit. Yeah, which one? This stuff will never hit. Will never hit all-time highs again ever. I think you maybe see like dead cat bounces, but it's just, you know, a lot of the down move has probably already happened now. But yeah, just look at these.
Looks like all these things could lose another 100% to me.
Yeah, you could lose more than your money, right?
What?
People think if you just own spot, or you can lose the money that you put in, but it's not right, because you could, for example, you could own, you know, $1 million of width, and if that drops 90% today and then drops 90% tomorrow, you lose 180%. So you'd actually lose more than $1 million. You lose 2.8 million in total, even though it's just spot. So I think that's a mistake that people make on memes, and that's why we're just seeing these like huge, big like down moves, basically, because people are now like underwater, and you end up owing money to Solana, basically. So
yeah, I think
Mando just glossed right over that one. He's like, "Yeah, nah."
I don't even know where we're going.
Next. The punchline fell flat. OSF. Usually, Mando wasn't having it.
He was not having it.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, okay, how are we making money? Right, this show is about making money and making moves. You know, what are we doing?
Short,
what are we doing in this?
What do you mean?
What are we doing in this chop suey period? Like,
I'm just gonna liquidate the shitcoin you put me in, Mando, because it's just down. Since you told me to buy it.
What, you don't like relax?
Fuck this. I'm out.
Oh god. Oh, now it's gonna pump. This dog, I quite like it. Like, I think it's one for the ages, maybe.
I lost 10 sol on that, which is a lot for me these days.
How much did you put in?
25 sol.
How did you lose that much? Did you buy literally the top signal?
My average price was 0.00386.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think commenters thought OSF was for real.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
it does feel as though trenches. I quite like some of these like, because stables are so high now. I just think that some of these stuff can bounce. Like,
how about the AI bubble? We hardly knew you. We had that.
AI is so certain. That one seems okay, actually.
Yeah, pretty big bounce. pretty
Did
big
it?
bounce
I
in
haven't
AI.
even. Let's see here.
Yeah.
This is your time to get back in.
Exactly. Everything's
yeah.
doubled, well, everything's doubled off the lows in AI, I think.
Right. I mean, like what? ARC? Just because
ARC,
that's one, really?
AI 16Z, SNI is up like 5x off the lows.
Yeah.
I mean, these lows were like literally down like 98% at some point.
Well, this is probably the bounce to sell if we're looking at these things and if the market's going to sell off. For being honest here.
If the market's going to sell off, then yeah, I mean, the stuff will get toasted.
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's approaching the bottom of this range shortly. We'll see.
Why do you think it sells off though, KVM? I just feel as though it's just going to do nothing. And like,
I
if
think
you're
it's just
chasing
heavy.
a
Like,
short,
I don't know. I just don't see like where the new money coming into the system is coming from. And then
come on, don't give me that. There's
think,
so
like,
much money coming into
legacy markets
Bitcoin.
are going to sell too. What? There is? Where?
The ETF plus every single state in the US seems to have a reserve
Every
bill.
state in the U.S. What? That's news. Oh.
15 billion from FTX coming next week.
Bro,
Good
that's
money.
already been sold to sharks. No retail with the FTX claim didn't already dump it. That mattered.
No. I think there's inflows are fine. I don't think we're gonna have some like big broad-based sell-off in crypto.
I think seasonal exhaustion is just going to sell off and like chop till October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your?
It could just be chop here, of course, and just like fuck up everyone.
I think we just chop. I think the
So are you
painful
playing
thing.
a bounce shortly in Bitcoin or what?
Yeah, probably. I don't see it going
I'm-
much lower than like that 92K thing is just going to be where it always bounces. I don't. What's going to take that below there? Like
It could go lower, but I think we're just
It
going
was
to see.
fucking 60K 2 months ago. Like, why can't it
yeah,
go?
but now we're in this range. We're in
Oh,
the range.
this range. I mean, Tesla's already reversed its election move almost.
Oh, okay. Doesn't mean we're like Tesla. Gold is hitting all-time high every day. It seems at the moment.
Bitcoin is digital gold as well. So,
Oh,
Have you heard that?
I didn't know
you
that.
ever heard that one?
No.
You check out this guy called Michael Saylor. He puts out really good analysis.
Yeah, Michael Saylor. Do you think
Yeah,
Michael
puts out-
Saylor's just gonna win like that easily?
He puts out really good analysis on Bitcoin.
Michael Saylor's just
What?
gonna be a trillionaire.
I go back and forth on Michael Saylor. I feel like he there's something that I'm starting to like about him. I just don't think he even cares. Like I genuinely don't even think he
No,
cares.
he doesn't. He's past the why would he
He's
care?
so wealthy now. He just does not care. He's just gonna
You're
play
just
the
gonna
game.
pump and just say nonsense.
When you're that rich, the only option left to chase is like a Hail Mary to just become like one of the greatest heroes ever. And
Yeah, exactly.
to do that, he just has to top blast every
This
single time. and go all in.
administration's like crypto bullshit is already done. Like they've already fulfilled their obligation by just yapping about a reserve or whatever it was. They're just gonna hold the stolen coins, really.
Are you really playing the crypto's gonna die
The
here,
next great
KBM?
visionary for crypto. You guys are
It-
fucking crazy, bro.
Is that your view there? That crypto's just gonna die here?
It's not gonna
Like,
die,
it was
dude.
at
but it's
100K.
not gonna go parabolic.
No, I don't think it goes parabolic either. I
It's
don't
not
think
gonna die. I'm not saying that. But I don't think there's like a case to be made to just like fucking pile longs.
yeah.
You don't think it's going to change the world? Crypto?
It already did. It made a lot of retarded people really rich.
Yeah.
So like now you got really dumb
What about
people having this.
What about like the tech? You know, like
Yeah. What happened to your
Having
AI? We were so bullish on AI. We were all so bullish. What
Oh,
happened?
I still love AI. I mean, it's just like not the coins.
No, I think there's not bad like AI 16Z
think-
ARC.
Now it's a great filter, right? Like we got to filter out the shit, and we can find the good ones. Yeah, you know, the fraud.
Or you buy, random
I'm
dogs.
pretty bullish. I'm still really bullish AI. Like I bought a lot of ARC and AI 16Z on that dip a week ago, and I'm just going to hold it. I think, or if it dips, I'll try.
But it's like even AI 16Z, it's a glorified scraper that just It's not even like facts. Like it'll scrape lies. And
You mean AI
XBT?
Oh yeah, AI XBT. I thought that's what you said. I was like, is that
no
really
AI 16Z is the one that I bought. The Eliza coin, yeah.
Right. Yeah, another piece of shit, but it's okay.
Yeah. No, they have a really good founder.
Yeah,
sure. He seems pretty on it. So
yeah, he's on it. He's stable.
Oh, OSF, it's gunning up in your face right now, this dog.
No.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Eliza.
should I get back in?
I think they're
I think
going
you gotta get back in here.
No, I'm not getting back in. Thanks.
This is the
Stupid
one that
fucking
goes to
dog.
200 million now.
No, it's not.
You
I'll
don't
be
think
so
so? You
angry.
think they have a real moat.
I'll be so fucking angry if this fucking dog runs up to 200 mil.
It's
I'll-
hitting
I'll-
you
I'll-
highs, motherfucker.
I'll actually lose it.
What dog?
Elon's gonna tweet out this goddamn dog.
Fuck.
Can you imagine if this is just the one and you're the guy, you know, where like I can't believe I did this with like the buy and sell in the same candle.
That's usually me.
He's looking at the chart again.
What dog? What's the dog chart? Or is it too low of a market cap?
I don't know. One of the Epic mods sent it to me.
No, whatever. I don't care about the dog. Next topic.
Well, 100 million.
Well, that means I already missed it.
Yeah, maybe. Next topic is well, how else are you going to make money? So we're just going to short. I liked what Main said. Just buy at 90, sell at 105, 110.
Yeah,
You're going to make money for the next 6 months.
I don't disagree. So we still have to sell, or we got room to short it down to 90.
Or it goes up to 105, 100, or 110.
You never know. Well, that's the life of a gambler. We're going for the downside.
Yeah. What do you think of this Portnoy stuff?
How to make money? I mean, like, I think you just have to be really disciplined with your size. And then there's plenty of moves to scalp. Like, I'm doing well scalping. You have to be willing to just take profits quickly and not add into things and look for momentum. Portnoy, I think his candle is, burning down to its last bit. He's not going to have much power soon.
I don't think he has any power now anyway.
Exactly.
I quite like this concept though of just like we're just playing a crash game. We're literally just playing a crash game, and he's just the casino this week. Like he's not bullshitting it now. He's like, yeah, look, like I'll buy a coin. Let's see how long I sell until I sell it.
That is a crash game. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like it's like if you did the same thing, KBM. You're like, hey, I'm gonna buy. If you send me a coin, I'll buy some, and we'll play the crash. We'll play KBM's crash game today.
We'll see how high we can buy, and then I'll rug it.
Everyone gets it. They're just here to like. Everyone understands what they're doing in that game.
What's a crash game like? Gay chicken.
It's on a casino. Like
what
a
game?
parabolic curve.
You never play a crash game?
You ever play Gay Chicken? Is that the same? Is it the same concept?
I'm sorry.
Do you mean like the Chicken Crossing game?
No, the one where like two straight guys like leaning for a kiss, and the first one to back out loses.
They don't play that in my social circles.
No, I haven't played that game, but but
it's kind of,
you've never seen a crash game.
No,
we should just bring one up.
Well, I don't want to support any casinos.
Yeah, it's basically a game where like the most famous one is like it's like a airplane, and it just goes up and up and up, and you bet, and you basically have to take out your money before it crashes.
And then it randomly rugs essentially and crashes.
Yeah, basically it's the same thing.
These are the most popular casino games, crash games, basically.
Yeah. Might be a new one coming out.
Yeah. He's exactly the same. So it's just like, oh, when's Dave gonna sell? Right?
Yeah.
I feel like quite a few people might end up doing
it's like playing craps or something.
All right, it's just a game, man. I don't know. It's a game where you win or get rugged. Win by cashing out or get rugged. Same as meme trading on Pump Fund, essentially.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this Central African Republic coin? Do you think we're just not getting the calls on these coins? Like, do you think people are finding out beforehand? And
I think they're just created by cabals. I genuinely think like all coins right now, and probably before, but even more so now, they're being created. The daily runners, for example, are being created by the same people over and over again. and they're just putting they're all bundled supply, like 90% bundle, etc., and they're just putting capital behind it to like do volumes and pump the charts, and then they just like slowly sell out over time. And they're probably like handful of teams launching these every single day, and then every so often one of them will catch fire because it has some sort of social narrative, but it ends up having the same lifespan and same story as pretty much every single coin now, where they end up just liquidating the 90% supply over time. Like it's just the same thing over and over again. It's so obvious, but it's just so funny to see people on the timeline thinking, oh yeah, this one's gonna go to 10 bill. This is the one. And it's just the same thing over and over again. Like that 90% supply just gets liquidated over time until it goes to zero. Doesn't mean you can't make money, but you just can't, don't fool yourself into thinking this is the one, because it's probably not the one.
Are you were in a bit more of the trenches that I've seen recently? That you got any
Me?
tips? Yeah, you.
I mean, my size is a pretty small size these days. I'm sort of gambling around with one soul here and there, which is why when I lost 10 soul on this fucking dog, it really pissed me off. That was like all my gains wiped out in one trade. Yes, that's how it goes, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started a small gambling account.
Yeah, like I just sort of gamble around with that
cool.
one soul. Yeah, I was trying to turn one soul into 100 soul, and I got to like 70, and then lost it all on one thing. I can't remember what it was now.
That's a crash game.
It was something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was it in like some dick one or something? What was it?
Oh, it was. Yeah, you're right. It was in what was it again?
Some kind of trend going on.
You thought you corner the market in some random filthy meme. I forget what it was.
It wasn't. I wasn't cornering them. Oh yeah. What?
Deep throat.
Deep throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep throat coin.
So we got game chicken and deep throat coin. I see.
It was fun because that was the day when all that deep seek stuff came out. So I was like, oh yeah, like maybe like a deep meme could be the daily runner, and then they had one which was called deep shit that ran to like 30 mil. And then deep throat came out, and I was like, oh, this is like the funniest one, so I'm just gonna go all in here. And then
this is the funniest one.
Just down 90%.
Oh man, Christ.
So I don't have any good tips for trenching because I haven't really made any money trenching.
Do you think people are making money trenching though? Like, I just feel as though I haven't seen winners apart from Frank.
I mean, Frank the Gods and them are.
Yeah, Frank. I haven't seen winners apart from Frank.
If you have the time to devote, where I've lost money is when I buy something that's good and I haven't set limit orders or whatever, and I'm off the desk or don't have my phone on me. Because
you have to be here like the whole 24/7.
24/7, yeah, and then it arrives, and then you just lose it basically. Like you have to
sell the momentum pop and get out, and
yeah. So I felt like one thing I would say for people who are doing this stuff, and something that has worked for me recently, when I put in one soul and stuff, is I always set a limit order to sell 50% of my position when the coin goes up 100%. So I'm always taking my capital out. So I'll never be lower than one soul. I always have that one soul because I'm always taking that one soul out. But I guess I could be if I never hit one that does a 2x. But yeah, that's I think a good one because then you just like let it ride basically, and then just kind of chip away at it. But I try to use this meme scope thing that people talk about, like. Look at stuff that's graduated, that's above maybe 100k market cap, and it'll kind of give you a list of 20 coins that may be the daily runners and whatnot.
How's that going?
Not that well. Yeah,
I don't even know what to make of this. Like, this isn't trading, right? This is the other thing. This just feels like this is just crash games.
Yeah,
I reckon if you had the time to put in like 0.1 soul into everything that graduates, and you manage all your,
wouldn't you?
I don't know. I reckon you would make money. I think you would make money, but you have to actively manage it all the time. If you see what I mean, because you'll get one in about 20. I reckon that just runs to like. Remember, if you buy this thing at 100k, for example, and it runs to 1 mil, that's a 10x. So.
I think I'd rather play Baccarat.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Or just a crash game in general.
there is
Oh.
something quite fair or more fair about just a crash game than
Kind
this.
of is, yeah. Interesting.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't.
This is
it's
just.
like the
I mean, this is
perceived
just a
stake.
casino now.
It's the
do you
perceived
guys-
stake edge that people think they have by like, yeah, I don't know, thinking they can understand what the next trend is, I guess.
What do you guys think of this this pain pre-sale token thing that's coming?
So how
Don't
much
even
did
know
you
anything
get?
about
How much did you get in?
For good luck, I'm not saying the number until afterwards.
Must be a lot.
But you 80% you got back, right?
You will get back. They haven't sent it back yet.
Right. So you got 20% of what you put in.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what it is. What is it?
So you know that hide the pain Harold meme thing? Yeah, this dude, this old guy. So this is like a token that's incubated by meme. It's incubated by the meme land guys, and they, he's working with them, so they have all the IP and all that kind of stuff. But they did the pre-sale for the token, and it raised about 40 mil, which I think was the largest ever pre-sale. And they're now refunding 80% of that to people because they're saying we don't need all the money. So when it launches, everyone will get like an 80% refund, and it will launch. Then it will launch basically. So,
I mean, you'll definitely make a lot of money if you're in the pre-sale.
Yeah, because if you're in the pre-sale, I think. Well, right now in all the OTC markets, it's trading at like about 300 mil market cap, but there's no real volume. And I guess the pre-sale market cap equates to maybe something like 8 to 10, depending on what the tokenomics are.
It's on Solana, right?
The casual 30x.
It's on Solana.
People will sell the hell out of that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's no volume on these OTC markets, so yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. I think what people are speculating on is there being a Binance listing when it launches, because Meme Land launched on Binance. So presumably there's some sort of relationship there. So I think that's like the and like, there was some crazy someone putting like 5 mil into the pre-sale. Like there were some big tickets in there. That was not me, just to be clear. I feel like I need to clarify that. But
very happy for you.
I mean, as I said, I only play with one soul these days, so it's just.
You definitely put like 1,000 soul into this, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Look at that face.
How much did you put in?
Nah.
Come on.
What do you mean, though?
The listeners want to know.
Not that much, but quite a lot.
More or less than 1,000 soul? Holy shit, more?
I didn't say anything.
More or less.
Maybe more.
Not
Maybe
that
more.
much. More than 1,000 soul. This guy's fucking crazy. Oh man. Well, at least that'll buy you something nice.
So
more gambling.
So you're gonna get 20, but you get 20% of that times by 20, basically, or 30.
These guys are gonna make a couple thousand soul.
I don't think we should.
That's like $1 million.
You're the one. I love how you brought it up. Okay.
You just want to deep dive it.
Try to act as though like it's just a topic of conversation. Put in like over 1,000 soul, and then be like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much." You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just interested to see what people think of like it's the biggest pre-sale ever. So I think that's sort of like topic worthy, right?
Do pre-sales go well though in general?
They don't if they don't refund the money, but if they refund back 80%, that's what's interesting.
That's a better way of doing it.
They
I'd agree.
Pretty much typically go well. I feel like, and especially this one will.
Because when
you're not going to lose money on this pre-sale. You're making at least
yeah. When I saw it close at 40, I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like whatever. But even then, I still think I thought I wouldn't lose money. But
At
that's why I thought.
80% refund, you're probably getting a 10x minimum. One would assume.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
I
So
mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not. No.
I'm asking OSF in the private chats how much he put into this thing now.
not that much. More than 1,000, but not that much. That's fucking wild behavior. Anyway, what next?
Oh my god!
Oh man, not that much.
That's a disturbing amount. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pretty.
He DM'd us the number, so that was our reaction to it.
My thought was like, it's probably flawed, and maybe something happens where it goes up a lot, and if not, then I just whatever. You just kind of take a small L. But
Sharp. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a good fucking play. Clearly.
well, early days. We don't know.
Early
yet, obviously.
days. Early days.
Well, you're going to get back most of it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you get that most of it. The question is, do people ape that back into it? I think if you put in a bit large amount, maybe you don't. If you put in a small amount, maybe you do. Or it depends on the level, I guess. But
I don't think somebody who wanted the pre-sale is going to ape up their whole stack back in at 30 times higher on launch. That'd be.
I wouldn't underestimate how degenerate and greedy people are, and also
Seems like a good way to lose 30% of your money.
it's like, have you not also seen all the stuff about people making like 7 figures in some of these meme coins, like
From like
Chill
zero
Guy
to
Peanut,
now from,
yeah,
like,
and then they take profits and then they
Yeah.
put that into like levered plays on that same meme coin, and then they just get liquidated basically.
Yeah,
Like,
there was a bunch of people who did that on Trump, right? Very
same thing on Trump. Yeah, people will do like crazy shit. What's happening with Trump, by the way? Is that just like a dead coin now?
I don't think there's any world. I mean, like, and I think I said this for a while, where the market was going to let Trump team walk away with billions of dollars. So yeah, I don't know.
Because those
I don't
tokens
think
unlock.
Trump at 15 seems kind of crazy, doesn't it?
it's just like a predatory coin, though. Once it starts unlocking, so like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's got a shot still
I
of
don't
being
know.
relevant for a long time. But maybe it is just complete death in the trenches, that coin.
I think the best thing to do is to launch a new Trump coin, so it's like fresh again.
He should run
And-
it back. Yeah,
And he
Probably
should
him
throw
and
it
all
back,
his
yeah.
mates. If
he should
paid
launch a
killing.
USA coin and run it back, preferably
They should-
at 11 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
So that the Europeans can't make anything.
Yeah. What do you guys think about internet capital markets? Like, it's I think do you guys believe
That's
the future is?
It's the dumbest
future
thing I've ever heard, but they
You
could
don't
run
think the
with it.
future is companies launching on Pump Fund, countries launching on Pump Fund? Like, Pump Fund could be the avenue and
surely.
venue
I know,
for
like-
any capital launch, right?
I know if you're a company, you want some bot to snipe 80% of your fucking supply, dump it, get really rich off you, and then have the charges bleed out in a perpetuity. I think that's a decent capital raising strategy.
Do you think we can see central banks launch things on Pump Fund, like
Yeah,
treasury bills and stuff?
definitely. This like whoever like says that kind of stuff is just like clearly they're just finance wizards. They probably went to school for finance. If you believe, like, I think that's like they're probably gonna be teaching that in high finance soon as a way to raise money.
Well, this is new finance, and I think macro and all that stuff is for old heads, and it's clearly not impacting markets right now. So
Yeah.
Do you not think if like a big country issued a coin, like where does France coin trade, for example?
Are they launching on Meteora or are they pumping?
I don't know.
It's a good question, actually. Like, because obviously sovereigns have debt, right, and they have different yields and stuff, and it's based on like the economics of the country. It's based on like stats and data. But if sovereigns had meme coins, how does that? What government is it? Like how cool people think the country is, or like the memes that come out of it? For like how, like for example, if there's a UK coin, would have just traded really low because everyone thinks the UK is shit. Like Like,
I think so. I think that's the only way to value it. Yeah.
Would America coin be the highest just because, like, like
I'm shorting more of the market as we speak, actually, on this note.
Oh, really? Where is Bitcoin now?
I'm kidding. I'm just holding my original position. But yeah, I don't know, fellas.
What do you mean you don't know?
I think we're going lower.
What does that mean for the pain pre-sale? I think is what is the comment on everyone's lips at this stage.
I mean,
some may say because pain, the market going lower.
It's an inverse.
It could be it could be both. You
could spin. You could spin the narrative that's inverse. You have a platform. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think that's a decent narrative. If the market goes up, then it's bullish.
I lost. Yeah, exactly. I lost all my money in the trenches. Now it's kind of like wrecked. I feel I'm in pain. I feel wrecked. Like,
where are my wrecked drinks? They haven't arrived yet. They must have got caught at customs.
Did you ever
have some in the US, right?
What?
We should send some to KBM. It's
yes, my address and then never sent.
I've genuinely asked them to send you. I guess they never got that.
Unreal.
But
I want to taste the nectar of the gods and I
will send.
I want that power.
I think
I was telling Mando you guys should start putting 200 milligrams of caffeine in every one of them and then take the Celsius market.
Yeah.
It feels like an energy drink spot.
Yeah, that's what we've been thinking. Because I think, people like functional drinks these days. Like, if I have this drink, it'll help me trade better. If I have this drink, it'll help me.
Yeah, and you could spin that kind of shit with
do trenches better, like
be the drink for traders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have this drink because it makes me smarter. Like,
I think it needs to pivot to that, or at least have an offshoot one, like Rekt Power.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Rekt Power like that.
That's not bad.
This drink gives you power.
Yeah, exactly.
Feels like we do need to put a caffeinated version of the drink. Everyone asks me if it's got caffeine in it.
Yeah, it feels like it should. The branding begs for it. Yeah.
Definitely something that's being explored. Yeah. It
does feel like the market's going to zero right now, KBM.
KBM was right. Oh, wow, this dog thing.
Like
this dog thing is
based off everyone telling me I'm stupid and that they're fading me this morning.
Don't they tell you that every time, though?
No, so I mean, obviously I know that, but sometimes they're more aggressive and brazen with their comments. Today they were really brazen with their comments towards me. So I think that's a good tell. It was different this morning. They're viscerally mad and tell me how wrong I am and dumb. So I think people are buying the dip and overexposed on the long side.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have no real strong feeling about the market.
Yeah, I mean it's not something you want to trade with size. I don't think, like we've been saying, but
the chart is just going to chop. It's just going to chop.
The chart's either going to do nothing or go down. I don't see how it goes up. It's kind of what I'm prefacing this whole thing off of. So
one thing that I think is not priced in, by the way, is if you get some sort of headline that says strategic reserve shelved, or this is one, some problems that come up with the research where they say, oh, we can't do it because of this.
Yeah.
And I actually think it will get done, but those are very possible headlines. That's something that I think could freak the market out. I don't know, just some sort of shit
I just feel like he's put all that on the back burner. You're not even going to see this shit in the news cycle for a long time again. Feels like to me. But
it's going to be months. Yeah, it's literally going to be months.
I think it's just out of the news cycle now. He did his job. Said what he had to say. Made everyone happy, and now he's just all right, on to the next thing. Yeah. Buying Gaza, whatever the fuck we got to do next. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. He's not going to talk about crypto that much anymore, right?
No, it
doesn't. He's just going to leave it to David Sachs and Vance.
Yeah, he doesn't actually give a fuck. People are, I don't know. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. He'll just bounce topic to topic like usual. But
so what about Trump coin then? What does that mean for Trump coin?
By
Trump
zero.
coin is the biggest coin on Solana by like a country mile in terms of memes. Still now, Bonk is number 2. It's like 1 billion.
What happens when those tokens are unlocked? Does it just keep going lower and lower and lower?
Yes.
Like forever, basically, in perpetuity?
Most likely.
So does that make Trump a good short? Given it's still the
Not
largest
here,
market
but
cap coin?
higher, yeah. Some very smart people that I'm friends with have been shorting hard since
Yeah.
the run up, and they're still holding. And yeah, they obviously made a lot of money. Missed that one.
So what do we short if it's not Bitcoin?
I think it is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, short a whole basket.
Bitcoin's. Don't you think Bitcoin is in its own league now?
That's a narrative. I don't know. Do you believe that?
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
funny because like 2 years ago, we were saying how stupid people were investing in Bitcoin and how ETH is in its own league and going to overtake everything. Bitcoin's old tech. But now, since there's an ETF and not even a strategic reserve, what was it? I don't even know. But now Bitcoin's the best. What if it falls? Will hype be the best?
What with Hyperliquid, what makes it not replicable?
Not what?
Replicable? Like, why can't someone come in and do the same thing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have an answer there. I'm not like a hyperliquid bull here, so I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think there's a trade here. Probably short. Anyway, what's next on the topics?
When are we all meeting up again?
Well, you guys are going
Paris.
to Paris. I'm not going.
You're not coming?
No, got the kid here, so I'm chilling. My next trip
Yeah.
is Japan. So.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that'd be cool. Where are you going? Like Tokyo,
Tokyo, Osaka.
Kyoto?
No Kyoto on this one.
Oh, man, you have to go to Kyoto.
I know. I would like to go there for
Sick.
sure. It's for a buddy's birthday. So I'm not taking trips lately. I mean, you're in the Caymans, yeah. So
Yeah, that's right.
you got to get into scuba diving, and then I'll come down to Cayman Islands. They're great scuba diving.
I don't have that many phobias, but one of my phobias is deep open water.
Well, that's a good way to get over it and grow up.
It is. That's true. That's true. It is a good way to get over it.
It's pretty fucking fun, and it's super nice in the Caymans. Like they have massive walls. There's like 1,000-foot drop walls right off the shore. So it's some of the best scuba diving there is.
The thing that freaked me out about scuba diving is that thing where, like, if you had the pressure wrong or something, or you don't breathe properly, your lungs explode.
Oh no, dude! That's if you're coming up super fast, like, and you're not breathing out.
So what if I go down there and I panic because I'm scared of it, and I come super fast, and then my lungs fucking explode, and then I'm dead, right? Like,
I mean,
that's a risk.
This doesn't happen, unless there's like a really serious catastrophic error. Yeah, it's not something you have to worry about, really. As long as you just keep breathing, it's fine. So really, the only time this would happen is if you're holding your breath and on a super fast ascent, which would be like it'd be something that would have to go really wrong for this to occur. So that's not really a fear.
Okay.
A real fear.
I'll think about it.
Think about it. That's where I got licensed in the Cayman Islands, so it's a good time. Anyway.
You're not going to have time to make money in the trenches if you're out there scuba diving. I think this is where we're messing up. All these lads turning, one soul into 7 figures, just they're 24/7 just trenching.
No, I mean, well, sometimes
we'll never get rich.
Yeah, I think you're going to be past that once you catch that paying pre-sale. You don't have to work anymore. So you're good.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, gents,
That's what's happening in his head right now.
well, gents, it was quite a show. I know
You just calling it. You just calling this.
We have a lot of meetings, so I'd love to just call it here.
We've got to make sure that we do a good show next week for the 100th episode.
Oh yeah, shit! It is the 100th. We do need to procure guests, Tom.
If we don't have a good guest lined up, then we should at least try and. It would be a bit. It'd be a bit of a shame to do another one of these for the 99th.
Another one of these fireside chats where we just mumble nonsense.
I personally really I enjoy it because I don't.
No, it's nice.
I know you and Mando probably chat a lot every day, but I don't chat to you like.
No, that's what I was thinking. It was like a nice get together, like where we just shot the shit. We should do these.
Usually when we have guests and stuff, I'm not listening, so I don't really engage with you then. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, and we'll come up with something for the 100th episode.
100, we've got to do something big, right? The market is going to be terrible for the next 3 months. We can't just do this again.
Money. I don't know where we're going to get it from, but do we have any sponsorship money left? Probably not.
Well, we lost all our money from. We lost all our money from trading on DOG.
Oh, we lost trading. That's right, dog. Well, we can figure something out.
We got liquidated.
Let's put some effort into it. Rekt intern, don't let us forget to put effort into this next one.
What are we gonna do? Should we have every guest we've had on previously? Come on.
Yeah.
Like a roll call.
Who do you think would be the best guest, like within crypto? Like who would be like, oh shit, this is an amazing guest? Like for example, Vitalik would be a great guest, but I don't know what we would ask him about. Like it would just be
no, we don't want to work. Vitalik is not right for this show.
Sailor
GCR.
Yeah, GCR would be good, but
it needs to be somebody.
Sailor. There needs to be someone who's like talkative, because you can get someone who's like really smart and stuff, but if they're not that engaging, then it just gets awkward, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. We'll have to put our heads together.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. I'm signing off.
All right.
See you guys later.
See you later, gents.
We will.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.